Okay, don't know if anybody can see this. I'm going to open the chat window here. Just sent the link out. Everybody pops in here, or if I'm just talking to myself, probably just talking to myself. Wait a few minutes and get some people in here. Let me try to send out a few announcements here. Links. So some people here, send invites. So this should be the link to invite people to join the call. Let's see. Some get in here. That should be the link to join the call. Not sure if it's general link to watch. Coming to you live with 0 viewers. Get this party started on a Wednesday night. Everybody's waiting for me to arrive. Sending all the messages to all of my friends. What would happen if I click this link on my... Because it doesn't know it's me. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Damn.
Finally.
Finally. Okay, it worked. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's one. There we go. So that just takes you right into the call, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So then that means that the other link must be for actually viewing the broadcast. So let me post that link into the chat room here. I'm going to copy that and
Who else
go.
is coming?
I have no idea. Let me paste it in here. Once like I know this is working, then I'll just post it to like
Mm-hmm.
my Facebook, and you can do the same. And people want to jump in, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me hit return here. So this is the link, I guess, just to view the broadcast. I just posted it in the chat room. So I
Mm-hmm.
think like if you were to go to that, you would just be able to watch. So let me just make a note. Hey everyone, this is the link to observe, and post that on my social media so that we can get more than like one person in here besides us. How's it going tonight, Sam?
I'm all right. You?
I'm pretty good. Just had some food, which is always a good thing.
What you
And
have?
I had a meatball sandwich.
Cool.
Had some leftover meatballs in the fridge, so that works for me.
Cool.
Yeah, let me send this link to a couple people that said they wanted to watch. Um, out. Let me go to my wall here. Oh, and I saw Fantastic Beasts last night. It was absolutely incredible.
Don't spoil it,
Oh, I won't
please.
spoil it. It's so good though.
I mean, I kind of know what happens because I kind of admit I kind of cheated
Oh, really?
and looked it up
Other
just to see the
fan?
cast. I am.
Oh man, you're
Some
gonna love
people
it.
say I kind of look like him a little bit, but that's just me.
I can see that.
Only because I have a
Um,
scar.
yeah. Oh my God. It's so fucking good. You are gonna freaking love it.
Yeah. What's his name?
Um,
Eddie Redmayne. Is that how you pronounce his name? It was really good. Yeah, he's the lead. I know.
yes, he plays Newt
Hmm.
Scamander.
Was he? He was good, huh?
He was very good. I love him. He's
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, he was
He
a
was great
nobody.
in The Theory of Everything.
Yeah, he was a nobody though until Les Mis Rob, I think, right?
He was in that. I didn't even know that actually. I know him from The
Yeah, he
Theory of
was the
Everything.
you've seen Les Mis Rob, the 2012 version, right?
Oh yes,
He was the you didn't know that was him. He was the guy that was in love with Cosette.
he was Marius. I didn't even
You didn't know
realize
that was
that.
him?
I didn't. I just didn't piece it together. It's been a long time since I've seen it,
Hmm.
so I was so
Yeah,
blinded by the horrible Russell Crowe performance that I forgot.
Hugh
He was
Jackman was
in
pretty good, but Russell Crowe was pretty much yelling the entire
uh,
time instead of singing.
Russell Crowe was awful. Oh my God. And I actually like him as an
But yeah,
actor, but he cannot sing. Oh,
mhm. Hugh Jackman was good though. Hey, I've got a question. Where's the Survivor finale usually filmed in New York or in LA?
they do
I
it.
forgot.
They've been doing it in LA for the last several years,
They used to
but
do it
they
in New
have
York,
done
I
it in
know.
New York. Yeah, they used to do
Cool.
it at Sullivan Theater, which is now like the
Hmm.
I think they changed the name of it again to the David Letterman Theater now. But
Hmm.
yeah, they I miss when they used to do it in New York. The one time they actually did it in Central Park, which was really cool.
What season was that?
That was oh gosh, it was like mid-season, like mid-series, I would say, like around like the 14 to 16 era, sometime around
Oh,
there, I think. Yeah, but they've done it there. They actually did it for Australia too. I think they did it there as well.
that kind of made sense because it was in rocks. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, it was really really
You've been
cool.
to the
I know
finale,
that
right?
area where they do it too. To go, I would love to
Hmm.
go to a finale. I've never had the honor
Hmm.
of going to a finale though.
Yeah, me too. So is what's his
So I
name going to
just
be joining
posted, hey
us?
y'all,
Your
I'm doing
friend?
Survivor recap. Saul, he might be. I know he was going to
Hmm.
rewatch the episode. He should be finishing up by now. I just
Hmm.
wrote on my wall, hey y'all, I'm doing Survivor recap. Check it out. Survivor Fans 101, episode
Hmm.
one. So I'm gonna post that now, and I'm gonna post it to my Twitter too. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can get some people from Twitter on here.
Hmm.
I don't have the
I kind of
window
knew
open. Do we have
that
any
what was going to
viewers?
happen, by the way, in Survivor. In a sense, I kind of predicted what was going to happen,
Oh,
especially with
tonight?
Will.
You knew what was gonna happen tonight, you mean?
Will, I expected Sunday, kind of not.
I didn't expect Sunday. I did expect Will. I was pretty sure Will
Hmm.
was gonna go home. I That didn't surprise
Apparently,
me.
it's yeah. Apparently, it's already leaked who's in the final three.
There's,
But
I can never trust those leaks though because like
hmm
I don't even pay attention to them first of all because I hate spoilers, but half the
me
time
too.
those things are wrong anyway. So
Hmm.
I never
Yeah,
trust it.
last time it was actually right was during the second chances season because I put in like a little what's it called, fantasy poll, and I
Hmm.
picked Jeremy to win, and I got it right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that for Cambodia,
Hmm.
I think Kelly
It was kind of
Wentworth probably
expected.
would have won. I think Kelly Wentworth, if she had made it to the end, she would have won. I also think Kimmy probably could have won as well
Hmm.
if either of the two of them made it to the
No,
end.
she didn't. She wouldn't have won. Well, yes, she did better, but
For
Jeremy
Kimmy
Jeremy was
or?
Hmm?
Me or Kelly?
Kimmy.
A lot of people think she could have won.
I don't think she could have personally.
I'm not saying I
But
wanted
what I
her to
look at
win.
the winner is how they play strategic, but also how they did in challenges. Because at least
Hmm.
a winner, one or two immunity challenges.
Yeah.
Personally,
It was just so epic the way that she got voted out, though. I mean, she wasn't even voted out. I mean, it's just like never seen anything like that before.
she's gonna come back. I'm pretty sure again. Hopefully, if they do another returning player season.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. Well, next season should be pretty epic.
Hmm.
I'm really
I'm
excited
already
about next
predicting
season.
Zeke's gonna go early.
Yeah, let's try to stay away from nobody's on yet, but let's try to stay away from spoilers because some people don't know who the
Yeah,
returning
I know, I
players
know,
are
I know.
for next season.
Hmm.
I already got slapped on the wrist for that once. So,
What to find out who? Most
for
most of them are
talking
already
about
announced.
yeah, technically it hasn't been officially announced though.
But most of them are
I'm not
pretty much
all of
in, I
all the
guess.
ones from the other seasons are, but I think that the returning players, they haven't officially announced yet. Like I know Redmond's announced it, but as far as I know, hasn't like released the cast list yet. They usually
But
don't until one season's over.
yeah, so they
So
don't
I'm
really know.
thinking
I
that
mean, some of them are not all official then, right?
I mean it's official. It's pretty official as it's gonna get. I don't think there's anything on there that's
Might be false.
incorrect. I would highly doubt that.
Hmm. I
I
was
already know
hoping
that
Colby
there's
would
some
come
people
back.
that don't. Really? Colby from season
Hmm.
two
Season two slash
versus villain
eight
slash
slash
8. Yeah. Oh God,
yes.
I can't stand Colby. He's so annoying.
Yeah. What is
He's
he
just
doing
like
now
so.
anyway, I wonder?
He's so boring. I don't know.
Hmm.
He never posts anything on social media. He's not like I really have no idea what he does with his time.
After Top
So
Shot, he like vanished.
I he was terrible on Heroes versus Villains. I mean, he
Oh
just
yeah.
like seemed like he was just totally tuned out.
Hmm. I want to see Lex come back personally, but that's just me.
Love to see Lex come back.
He looks the same. He looks a lot different nowadays too.
Yeah, well, he's older, so
He's got. Does he still
age
look
will
the
do
same
that.
otherwise? Though, do you know? You've met him, right?
I've never met him, but I've talked to him on Facebook.
What's he
He's
like?
we're friends on Facebook. He's very nice, very down to earth.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, I asked him once if he would do it again, and he said, I forget exactly what he said, but let me see if I can find it in my
He said
messages.
yes
So,
and
like, he
no.
said something like, he was like yes and no. He was like, if it was like the
Hmm.
right, timing or something like that. So,
He.
I think they would all love to come back, you know.
Hmm.
But he was a
Richard
great
Hatch is
player.
probably never coming back. I'm pretty sure.
Really be worth his while, for him
Hmm.
to want to come back. He's another one that said that,
It all
he wouldn't
depends.
say yes and he didn't say no.
Hmm.
He basically I think he would love to come back personally.
Hmm.
The
Who
times
do you
that
think would
they've
say
wanted
yes in an
to,
instant?
uh, a lot
Yao
of
Man.
people. I mean, I think Yao Man probably would say yes. I know T-Bird would say yes in a heartbeat.
Hmm.
She's dying to get back on. I talk to her a lot,
I
and
know.
I know she really wants to get
How
back
old is
on.
she now? In her 50s?
She's in her mid to late 50s, I think. Yeah. So, but she looks fantastic for her age.
Hmm.
My God. Yeah, that woman doesn't age. It's like
Hmm.
crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah, no, it's really cool. So, all
Hmm.
right, so I posted the link on my Twitter and I posted it on Facebook. Did you post
Facebook.
the link on yours as
Not
well?
yet. I might do. I
Yeah,
will, but
post it because we need to get some people in here. We have nobody in here right now. Let me just go back into the chat room now and just
hold
tell
on.
people to get their ass in here. Because
Hmm.
otherwise we're just having a
I might
conversation
want to
with each other.
join, actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. And maybe
Hold
you
on.
said Tyler might want to join too. Did you talk to him?
He's a wild card.
Let me just send him a quick message too and see if he
Hmm.
wants to join us.
I
Let me
doubt
just
it, but you never
find.
know.
I know he's busy with like finals and stuff right
I think
now,
Solve
so
should be coming in soon.
be in soon. So let me just send Tyler a quick message and say, hey, we're doing a Survivor thing. Um, okay. Just lagging a little bit, so I'm gonna have to close some windows down here in a
No worries.
second. This is going to be a really great finale, I think, though. We're
Yeah, I
shaping up to
know,
be a
right?
great season. This is actually turning out to be one of my favorite seasons. I really, really
Me
like it.
too. It's gonna be another of those
Gameplay wise,
six people finale episodes. So obviously it's a final three, no question.
oh, it's definitely got to be a final three. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. So,
Last time it was a
I,
final two was during what's it called season? Um,
um,
Tony's win, the one that Tony won.
yeah, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah. I
Mhm.
kind of like Final Twos. I mean, it
Mhm.
eliminates a possibility, more of a possibility of there being a goat there. I think,
Mhm.
generally speaking, but yeah,
Mhm.
I just think generally Final Twos are better. That last twist of the knife that you're
Mhm.
getting, from that Final Three to Final Two.
Mhm. You know what I really want to see in the finale? This is just me. This hasn't happened yet, but it probably could someday. A tie for the winner, you
Hmm.
know, and then the third place
Oh my
person would have to
God, it'd
vote
be so cool to see a tie. That would be amazing.
because then the third
Yeah.
place person would have to vote, right?
Yeah, well, that's what they say. There's is rumor of that. They haven't confirmed or denied that. I think I looked on some of the international
Mm-hmm.
Survivor websites and Wikipedia's like how
They
they've
haven't done that yet,
decided
have they?
that. They have done that before in other
Mm-hmm.
countries. They've used like the person in third to decide.
Mm-hmm.
They've also done something like a public vote as well to decide as
Yeah.
well. So, which I'm not crazy about. I think
Mm-hmm.
anytime America votes, they usually get it wrong. So,
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's usually a bad idea, and it takes away from the spirit of the game too. I
Mm-hmm.
think the game should be decided by the people that are in the game. That's the whole point, and it's
Yeah,
just
I
like
know,
kind of
right?
silly to on the island, so they shouldn't have
They
a
haven't
say.
done America's favorite player in a while, actually.
Yeah, because that was a
Come to think of
debacle
it.
last time they did it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean the sprint award? Yeah. Now Sia
Yeah, they
just
haven't done
gives
it in a
away
long time.
money. Lover Sia just gives you, 100 grand or whatever.
Mm.
So.
That was only for what's his name, Ty.
Yeah, and I think the season before that, Sia said she wanted to give money to Keith Nail for some
Mm-hmm.
reason. I have
But
no
she
idea
did. She
why,
won't.
but I don't know. It's really weird. But actually, if she
Did Jeff
they
know she
wanted
was
to,
there? I wonder.
she should have given it to Kimmy actually, because Kimmy was the animal lover.
Mm. Did uh did
Chicken.
did Jeff know she was gonna be there? I wonder.
Who? Oh, Sia?
Yeah.
I think yeah, he knew the second time. I think the whole thing was like the first time he didn't know that she wanted to do something like that. So, but I think this time
Yeah,
she
but
like nailed it down.
nobody even knew, except for her, obviously, and him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So,
That was
well,
really
I'm
fun,
sure
especially for Ty, because he
some
didn't
other
know
person
who she was.
he didn't even know she was. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
that was hilarious. Like, who's Sia? I
Mhm.
personally love Sia, so I've liked
Mhm.
Sia for a long Vegeta days. I liked Sia, but some people
Mhm.
didn't know who she was. So,
She's like she's a little interesting though. Why does she hide her face? Do you know?
some freaking artistic bullshit. I have no idea why.
I think I know
I'm not
why a
sure
little
what
bit.
that's all about.
Apparently, it's because she wants to not be seen in public and say, "Hey, it's Sia. Look, it's Sia." You know.
Yeah, because she's so popular.
Hmm. She's actually ugly. I have to admit,
Oh
she's
my
actually
God.
really ugly looking under that face,
Is she really?
in a sense,
I don't think so. I
a little
mean,
bit.
I haven't really looked at her in a long time though, so
Hmm.
I really don't know. Because I mean, she's always covered up now, so I have no
Hmm.
idea.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I actually forgot what she looks like. Sia
Me too.
face. Let's
I
put
hope
Sia
Saul
face in
comes
the.
in pretty soon. At least one person.
It looks like we have.
Do you know
It says
the
one
people who
viewer.
run Torch Snuffers at all?
What's that?
You know them, right?
Say it again. Who? Can you hear me? Because I just got like it just like cut out. Oh, you cut out. Did you drop from the call? I think you dropped from the call because I don't see your face or hear you. So type something in the chat box if you can hear me or see me because I don't see you or hear you. We're gonna get this show on the road eventually, people. For the two of you that are watching, know what's going on
What
here.
happened?
Oh, you dropped from the call or something. Yeah, it was your box just went blank and like
That
yeah,
was
it's doing
weird.
it again. Yeah, your camera's like off again. Like,
No, it's because I'm also on Facebook.
oh, that shouldn't really matter, but
Hmm.
you're
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
'cause
just
you're
yeah.
yeah, there you are again. All
I'm
right.
on my phone. Sorry.
All right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, do you know any of the people on Torch Snuffers? You know
No, what is that?
the people in that Torch Snuffers podcast thing
Oh,
that you said you were watching earlier?
yeah. Oh, you mean Saul's thing you talking about?
Not Saul's, the other one.
Oh,
It's a
mm,
YouTube thing.
no, no, I haven't that one.
You probably heard of it, right?
It sounds familiar. Yeah, I've
It's
heard of
with
a lot of
Prince
them.
Ty, some dude named person named Elise.
Yeah, yeah, I've
Hmm.
heard of. There's so
You
many of
obviously
them.
follow Rob as a podcast, right?
Oh yeah, I just watched Know-It-Alls.
He's funny.
Oh, I love him. Yeah,
Him and
I met
him
him
and
too.
Steven, right?
Yeah, I met
You see,
Steven too.
are they both really nice.
They're very, very nice. They're very down to earth. I talked
I
to
would
Steven
love to
for like
see Rob come
20
back
minutes.
personally, but he probably won't.
He won't do it. He won't do it. Like I mean, he won't say he absolutely won't do it, but he's very comfortable doing what he's doing
Hmm.
now. He's very
But
good at what he
and
does.
he's a family too.
He's a fan, but a lot of people have families. But you know, it's I
Hmm.
think for him the big thing is not that he has a family, but because he does the podcast now,
Hmm.
he wants to stay as objective as possible, and
Hmm.
throwing himself into the mix of actually being a player again,
Hmm.
I think might take away from
Hmm.
that. So
How
it
tall is
wouldn't
he? May
just
I
be
ask
like
you? Not that it matters.
he's like about I would say he's maybe a little bit shorter than me. Maybe he's like maybe 5'10",
What
maybe
are
I would
you?
guess. I'm like 5'11" and a half,
Oh,
almost six
cool.
feet.
Hmm.
So
Who was
yeah.
the nicest?
Everybody on Survivor is so tall. I swear to
Hmm.
God. Like I met Jimmy T
Except for Russell Hantz.
last he's really short. But Neil was very tall.
Hmm.
Remember Neil from last season? He was very tall.
I was hoping
Surprisingly
he would
so.
win personally because he was one of those
Yeah,
players that didn't have that much camera time. To be honest,
I liked him. I liked him a lot. A lot of people thought he was kind of arrogant, but
I don't know.
I liked his dry kind of personality. I don't know. His humor was
Hmm.
just funny. So,
He served in the
it was
military,
good.
apparently, huh?
Oh, he did? I didn't even know that. So,
Yeah,
you know more about him than I
once.
do. I know he's very
Hmm.
good friends with Aubrey, so he was
Yeah,
come to
that's
like a lot
nice.
of her watch parties and everything. I actually met him at Aubrey's watch
Hmm.
party. That's how I met him. So,
Aubrey's
um,
really nice too, huh?
oh man, she's fantastic. I adore that
Hmm.
girl. And she has the nicest family too. Like,
Hmm.
I talk to her dad all the time, actually, Pat, and he's
Hmm.
really, really cool. And we stay in touch. He lives in
Hmm.
Brooklyn, so not too
Hmm.
far away from me. So, where do you
Are they
live again,
divorced? Your
Sam? I
parents?
forgot.
Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland.
No, no, they're together. So,
Hmm.
as far as I know, I mean, I didn't want to pry or anything. I
Yeah,
think
obviously.
they are. I never thought that
Hmm.
they were separated or
You
anything. So
never
I just
know.
happened to talk to. Yeah, you never know. It's possible. I mean, I know she does
Hmm.
have like a hyphenated name, so it's possible. I don't know. So,
Who, Aubrey?
um, no, her mom does.
No, Aubrey. Just I was about to
Aubrey
say.
just has Aubrey's name is just Bracco. Yeah,
Yeah, she's Italian,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, I would assume with a name like Bracco, she's
Hmm.
probably Italian. So,
Hmm. Is she tall
um,
or short?
she's average height, I would say.
Hmm.
If
Yeah.
I had to guess, I would probably put her at around 5'7" or five
Hmm.
eight. I would think something like
Yeah.
that. So
She's pretty too. I must admit that.
she is, yeah, she's really
Hmm.
pretty. And she, when I saw
She's my
her in
type, actually.
person, oh really? Yeah, she's really cute. She's a really nice
I'm
girl.
surprised
She's
she's
very
not
pretty.
taken yet, though. That's the thing.
She has a boyfriend.
Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about that,
yeah.
though.
He's like, I think they're engaged too, actually.
You never know.
Are you on
Could you imagine if you get
Snapchat?
invited to their wedding?
Oh my God, yeah. Maybe she'll ask me
You
to
probably
sing.
won't.
Well, you never know. I mean, she might ask me to sing for her wedding, so you know.
Hmm.
She's
So
always
who?
supporting me on The Voice, which is
Mhm.
really
So who
cool.
have
So
you met? Who do you want to say is the nicest Survivor player that you've met outside of Survivor?
I think Aubrey is probably up
Mm-hmm.
there. She's like one of my favorite people that I've met. I mean, we really
Mm-hmm.
connected and we actually stay in touch and we talk.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think she's really down to
And
earth and
she's
really
going
nice.
back to to Game Changers too, I think.
Yeah, yeah, she's going back. I never met her in person, but I've talked to Debbie a lot as well.
How do you think Aubrey's gonna do?
I think that Aubrey will probably do pretty well. I don't know if she'll do as well as she did last time,
I doubt
just
it.
because,
Probably at least
yeah.
merge. At least the
I
merge.
think she'll make the merge. Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
she'll make the merge. I think Sandra Diaz Twine will be out right away. I think she'll probably be one
Oh
of the
yeah.
first boots.
Same with
You know,
Tony.
he might surprise you. I don't know.
Tony's
Tony,
more
I feel like
dangerous
Tony could
than Sandra though.
be dangerous. Yeah, but I think it would be a
And
mistake if
people know how
Tony and Sandra are on the same tribe. Who do you get rid of first? Do you get rid of Tony first, or you get rid of Sandra
Tony.
first?
Tony.
Yeah, right.
Because Sandra
That's
you can
that's
get out easily because she's not that strong in challenges at all.
but that's what everybody thought last time.
She's not at all.
You know. But that's what everybody thought last time. And then you had Parvati too, because everybody thought Parvati was more
Well, Parvati's
dangerous.
not playing anymore, I don't think, is she?
Uh, I don't. I think Parvati might come back one more time. I
She's
think like
short though. Have you
before the
seen how short?
show.
She's petite.
Yeah, but Parvati I think could come back one more
Hmm.
time before the show's over. I would imagine that Parvati could come back at least one more time.
Hmm. There's rumors
Yeah.
that she's dating Vetus, which is weird.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh my God, that would be so weird. I mean, it wouldn't be totally surprising because they're both into yoga,
Hmm.
but I don't know. I just feel like she wouldn't
Odd.
go for somebody like him.
Hmm.
I feel like she would
Yeah.
think he's kind of weird or something. I don't know.
Who's not that
They
nice
gave
that
him the
you've
whole,
met
they gave
Survivor
him the
player
creepy
wise? I mean,
vibe.
like, hmm
Who's not
who's
that
not that?
nice?
Yeah, that you met Survivor player wise. Just curious.
Well, if I wouldn't say here, if I,
Hmm.
this is being recorded, but
Oh shit.
I wouldn't want to make any
You can
enemies.
edit.
So,
You can edit it though.
yeah, I wouldn't want to make any enemies. Actually, no, I mean, I haven't really met anybody well,
Hmm.
to be honest, it's not really true. Say that, I was a little disappointed when I met, I don't care, I'll say it. When I met Eliza, um, I
Oh
was
wow.
kind of, yeah, she was kind of a bitch.
She's short though, and she's pretty.
Yeah, but she's a bitch. So,
You probably won't come back again.
which is kind of the thing I like about her actually, because I love her
Hmm.
tweets and I think she's hilarious. But she
Hmm.
just really like turned me off
Hmm.
when I met her. I was
Yeah.
so excited to meet her. I was like, "Oh my God, Eliza, I'm such a big fan. Like
Hmm.
I
I want to
love
meet
watching you."
Mariano, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Um
I think he's actually a nice guy, to be honest. I think he seems nice.
I don't know. Everybody wants to meet him. I guess I wouldn't mind meeting him, but he's just like he gets way more attention than I think he deserves, I guess.
Hmm.
I think he has enough are there to inflate his ego. I don't think he needs any more.
Hmm. He
I
lives
kind
in
of like the
Florida,
more
right?
down to no, I think he lives in Boston unless he moved. I mean, maybe he moved. I mean, I know he's
He
from
moved to
Boston,
Florida. I
but
don't know why.
he did. I wasn't even aware of that. But
Hmm.
yeah, I know he was like going to Vegas a lot for a while because he used to
Hmm.
play poker professionally. But
Not anymore, obviously.
I mean, he might. No, he still does play. Like I don't know if he plays professionally, but I know he still plays.
Hmm.
They had this big Survivor poker event in Reno that RHAP did for like charity or something, I
Hmm.
guess, or whatever. But he played in a tournament and I think he won. So it was like an
He
all in
won.
or
Oh,
nothing
cool.
tournament. Yeah, I think actually I think it might have been like a pool of people that won. I think like
Hmm.
the top 10 or something won or something like that. And
That's
basically
interesting.
it's a really nice variation on poker. Like it's you basically your only move is to go all in or fold every hand.
And it's a
So
charity event, right?
I believe so. I believe at least part of it was oh, Saul just said, can you send me the YouTube chat? Yes, let me just send him
Yay!
the chat.
Finally,
Yes. Let me just make
then we can
sure
actually get
he
started.
yes, yes. Let me just see if he means
Hmm.
the chat or if he means the broadcast. Because he said the chat, but let me see. Can you send me the YouTube chat?
long have you known
do.
Saul for?
Known Saul for probably about a year now, I want to say. We met on
Have you met him in
Twitter.
person yet?
No, no, we haven't met in person. A lot of
Yet.
people have not met in person yet that I would
But you
like
want
to
to meet,
meet.
huh?
Yeah, yeah, it would be
You're one
really
of them that
cool.
I definitely want to meet a Survivor fan
Yeah,
like
I would
me.
love to meet you. Yeah, it would be awesome to have like a whole like get together with the fans kind of thing. That would be really,
Mm-hmm.
really fun.
Did
I have
you go to
met
that
some
LA
people.
Oh wait, have you been to that Survivor experience yet? The one that happened last year or this year? You know what I mean, right? In LA,
No, which one are you talking about?
that one where you got to do challenges. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, no, no. I heard about it though, because Rob was talking about it on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Is that every year? Or is it just that one time? Do you know?
I think they do it every year. But
Mm-hmm.
Rob
What?
was saying tonight on RHEP that the puzzle that they had tonight in the second immunity challenge was the one that they did for the charity event.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He can't get on the phone right now. Too much noise going on here, but I'm on the YouTube chat. Okay, so I'm gonna send him the YouTube chat. Hold on a second.
Who's gonna come
So
in here?
he's gonna come in the chat, but he can't go on
Mm-hmm.
to broadcast because he says it's too noisy where he is right there. So
Mm-hmm. That's
let me
normal.
just copy this link for
So
him,
what are we gonna do?
and then we can get. Hmm.
How are we gonna do this then?
Well, we're just gonna talk about the episode, I guess, until. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Andrew's on there too. He said. This is like the first week we're
Andrew.
doing this. It's somebody else from Twitter that I know. So,
Cool.
yeah, let me just see. Maybe if Andrew wants to broadcast too. Let me send it to him. Say, does he want to broadcast? Because he's pretty good at
Mm-hmm.
talking Survivor too. So, this is the
That's
first time we're
good.
doing this, so I knew this first week is going to
Like a
be a
test
little
run.
rocky. Yeah, this is basically a test run, so I'm not too
Mm-hmm.
worried about it. So, does he want to
Mm-hmm.
broadcast? Let me go on my Twitter because I can give him the link if he wants to broadcast with us too. Because I
Yeah.
used to do a blab with him last season where we
Mm-hmm.
would talk about the season and everything. So we had
Yeah.
pretty good chemistry.
Mm-hmm. I've
I
actually
think
played an org game with a Survivor player once before, actually,
who? Which
but I
one?
voted him out early. Dan Foley.
Oh, really? He played in an org?
Yeah, and I beat him. I got past him
Awesome.
because he was so inactive that we decided to vote him out now or never.
That's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me just send Andrew this message for the broadcast link.
Mm-hmm. He's a nice guy,
I'll
though.
say, yeah, no, I actually talked to him. He's pretty cool. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't like him, but hey, you wanna broadcast?
He's not gonna come back. I'm pretty sure.
With, I could see him coming back. He would love to come back.
What about Rodney?
Rodney, I think will come back at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Rodney actually didn't
Especially
really
if.
like him on the show, but I actually like him in person. I didn't meet him in person, I should say, but talked to him a lot on Snapchat and
Mm-hmm.
on
He's a short
Facebook.
guy. I must admit, he's pretty short.
Yeah, yeah. He is, and he
Mm-hmm.
does like a lot of he does that Rodney Bowl thing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He does it like in Boston. I would love to go to one of those too because you get to meet a
What
lot
is
of the
it exactly?
survivors. Basically, it's a bunch of survivors and like fans get together and they go bowling.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
fun. So let me just
That
send
the
Andrew the
birthday
link.
boy. That's right. I remember him. That's right. It's my birthday. I want to give an award.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Yeah, my
You want
birthday.
to join?
Once a year.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
He was
Oh
funny. I
yeah,
must
yeah.
admit that. I
Yeah,
liked
no,
him.
I know. He's funny. I mean, I didn't really like him on the show. I thought he was getting kind of annoying, especially because there was a chance he could have won.
Hmm.
But he was entertaining. A lot of people say he's more entertaining than Rob Cesternino, which I disagree with. But
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I don't think that's necessarily true.
Hmm.
So
I want to see
um,
a season where there's only first people that have been voted out of the season before come back. That could
yeah,
actually
first
happen.
boot season. Well,
That
it
could
would be
actually
fun to
that
see
could.
an all first boot versus all winners season, winners versus
I just want to
losers.
see all former first boots. Get come back. Not all of them, but
You know, it'd be funny, like if you did a season like that, you wouldn't know which tribe to put Tina Wesson on because she's been a first boot and she's been a
no,
winner.
only first timers though.
Oh, only first timers.
Hmm.
Okay.
Who would you want to see come back like that if that was a first boot season? Just kidding. Anybody?
Like for all
I
like
think Rachel.
only one time players.
That
Um,
girl Rachel.
I'm trying to think of first boots that I would really
Rachel
want to see come back. Rachel from Blood
this
versus
season.
Water or from
No,
this
this
season.
season.
Um, yeah, I wasn't that crazy about her.
Hmm.
I thought she was kind of boring. So, oh, Andrew's gonna join us on the broadcast
Yay!
too. So yeah, he'll be on in a second, he said. So, give him just a minute. Let
My
me see
apologies.
if I can find somebody else on here that wants to join too. Give me a
Like a
second.
Survivor player. Just kidding.
Oh, we'll save that for
Have you applied yet?
when we actually have our shit together. We'll do that. I haven't applied yet, but
Hmm.
I'm going to. I keep saying I'm going to. I'm gonna do it.
Hmm. I'm
Um,
I'm nervous about applying, to be honest, because I probably won't do well.
I'm not nervous about applying. I'm nervous
Hmm.
about like getting all the way to the end of the application process and not making
Hmm.
it. You know, that would,
You never know.
and I'd be nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be honest about making it and being the first boot. I would be nervous
You probably,
about.
knowing you, you probably won't be. You just gotta think of your own strategy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would probably be very neurotic out there. I would be so because I'm not an outdoors person.
You'd be
Um,
like David.
I pretty quickly. I would be a little bit like David. Yeah, I wouldn't be as bad
Hmm.
as him, but I'd be
Hmm.
pretty bad. I'd
Would
probably
you
be
be a
more like
challenge
Aubrey.
contributor? Would you be a challenge
I
contributor though?
I think that I knowing myself, I would get really in shape.
Hmm.
And I don't think that I would be like a challenge beast or anything, but
You would
I
do
feel
well
like
to
I
help
could
provide
do
at least.
decent. I think I would do decently. Yeah, I would
Hmm.
definitely want to learn how to make fire before I go out there. I
Use
think anybody
glasses.
that doesn't learn how to make
Use
fire,
glasses.
just start wearing
Easy.
glasses all the time. So,
Hmm.
let me look at my chat and see who else I know on
Hmm.
here talk Survivor and might want to join us.
Hmm.
Let me see. Do you know anybody that might be good to contribute to the conversation?
Not this night, I don't think, at least.
Not anybody that's on right now? Yeah.
There is, but I
Um,
doubt he'd want to join because he would probably do spoilers, knowing him.
oh, we don't want spoilers.
Hmm.
Oh, let me go. Yes, my friend, since if she
You
wants
said
to
Andrew's
do
coming. Cool.
it. And yeah. Somebody's asking me how long do I play? How do you play in Survivor Org? Okay. Somebody's asking me about getting into orgs.
You've played orcs before,
Um,
right? How many orcs have you played?
yeah, I just finished one. I just
Which one? That's right, the one that
Shane's.
hosted by
Yeah, the one
what's his name? Shane.
Shane.
I
Yeah, I
applied
was.
for that actually, but
Oh, really?
I didn't want to play with because my ex-girlfriend was in that season. But
Oh,
like
really?
her.
Was she an ex at the time, or were you still together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Andrew, how you doing?
Hi, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Andrew? How's it going? It's
You
been a
don't know me. I'm
while.
Sam. Nice to meet you.
Yes, Sam meet Andrew, Andrew meet Sam. Both of you are really great with talking Survivor, and happy to have you guys here. It's been a long time since we've done one of these.
Hmm.
Hold on, I have
Um,
you up in thing at the same time.
I actually came up with this idea,
Okay,
but it's
good.
yeah,
okay.
it's
Steve and I
Andrew.
both did.
Sam gets all the credit here for tonight. So I was not.
No, 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 no. Just kidding.
You're the leader. That's it. We're gonna vote you out
Shut
first. So.
up.
Oh my
I have
God.
I have a Tyler Perry idol.
Yeah. Oh, we should bring Wanda back. Wanda should come back. We're speaking of first boots. Survivor, something about Wanda. Wanda from
I,
Palau. Oh my
Was
God.
she
we were
really
talking
the
about
first?
first boots that
She's
should probably come
like
back.
the 0th boot.
Yeah,
So,
does
Francesca
she even
obviously
count?
doesn't count because she's been twice.
Francesca.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Hmm.
So do me a favor, Andrew, send this link out, the chat link to all
Hmm.
your followers on Twitter. It's on the
Hmm.
bottom hand right, and it says links. That's the one that people can actually watch and not like be part of the broadcast so that
Mhm.
we don't get a bunch of random people like, names coming on.
I believe I already retweeted your tweet about the
Oh, you
about your
did?
show.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
cool. All right.
Mhm. Do you want to
All
start?
right. Yeah, we might as well get started. So, like I said, we're just trying this out for the first week, and we're
Mhm.
just gonna have some fun tonight. Tonight was a
Can we do
good
an
first.
introduction?
Why don't you start us off, Sam?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Survivor 101, hosted by us three. We are here to talk about Survivor, what happened today, last night. And so let's get started. With us today, I am Sam Livingston. We have, introduce yourself, guys.
What's up? I'm Steve Cancel. I am coming to you from, I was going to say the Bronx. I moved to Queens recently. I'm coming to you from Flushing, Queens, and
Mhm.
very excited to be here. I'm what you might call a super fan of the show. I have never been on Survivor, although it is a personal dream of mine to one day accomplish that goal. Until then, I'm just going to comment on what everybody else is doing wrong and how I would do it better. So,
Okay, I'm
and
Andrew. I'm very active on Twitter. I'm at Empoleon95. Um, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just bobbing around, seeing what I can do. So I'm here. So that's good.
Same here.
I'm here. Like Richard. Did you change your Twitter handle recently, Andrew?
I did a few months ago.
Okay, all right. Were you able to migrate
Cool.
your people over, or did you have to start fresh?
Actually, you can just go straight into settings and change your handle, and nothing else will change.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know.
So, what do you guys think about
Um,
tonight's
Sam,
episode?
before we continue, Sam, what's your Twitter so we can get your
I
Twitter
don't
out
have
there
Twitter
too?
anymore as I used to.
Okay. So how can people reach you if they want to ask you a question?
They can
Or
always
can
Facebook message me.
Here you go. It's
Mhm.
Facebook Messenger, and I'm at Steve Cancel on Twitter, SCEVECANCEL.
Mhm.
So let's get started. We had a double eviction tonight, double boot. I keep going to this Big Brother terminology here. We had a double boot episode tonight, guys. Very exciting.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think of this first 25 minutes of the show tonight?
All I can say is interesting. Definitely interesting.
Interesting.
I'm gonna
Interesting. Were
say
we surprised at all?
no.
Start
I'm gonna
with
say
that,
I'm
Andrew.
pretty. Oh, go. I'm pretty unprepared because I actually did not watch the episode, but I do know what happened. So,
Mhm.
oh, sorry for ruining your podcast.
You gotta
It's all
consult the
right.
oracle. You gotta consult the oracle, Andrew.
It's all right. As long
I'm
as you
just,
know
I'm
what
just
happens, then that's good. Mhm.
okay.
It's good.
Well,
It's good.
I was thinking before the episode started. Well, if they merged like two boots
Mhm.
into one episode, not just a 60-minute episode, not 120 minutes. More than likely, they're going to be two predictable boots and or two people that are probably not going to win. And I think Will and Sunday are both on both of those lists. I suck at talking. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You're fine.
I
You're fine.
expected Sunday to go actually pretty early in the game, but after she made the merge, I was kind of not surprised she went because she was basically didn't do that much. I have to admit, she was just standing on the sideline. You know what I mean? She was
Mhm.
not. She was somebody that was just around just to be a vote. You know. That's
Yeah,
it.
Sunday was
Will
just one of those kind
after.
of people that were floating around. I didn't
Mhm.
really see her really doing anything in the
Mhm.
game. I really kind of thought she might make it to the end actually as
As a goat.
pretty good goat. You know,
Yeah, well,
so
Will, I kind of expected, especially after last night's debacle, and last week's debacle. I was not surprised that he went at all. And Jay finally played
yeah,
his idol, so obviously now he's vulnerable. I wouldn't be surprised that him and Brett are the next two to go.
yeah. Do you think it was a smart move for Jay to play his idol tonight? I mean, is there really a time that you're ever really going to know what the right timing of that is going to be?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Probably
he
probably a
probably
smart
knew at
move,
the
I guess,
same time
right?
after Will went,
Yeah.
and after Adam said to Jay, "You have an idol, right?" He said, "Yeah." Obviously, he's gonna tell his alliance. There you go.
Now it wasn't like a big surprise though, or secret, right? I mean, I think people kind of knew Jay had the
No,
idol, right? It wasn't
After Will told Adam. Yeah.
2 liter bottle of Coke, guys. I don't care. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, so but let's focus on let's kind of go in chronological order here. We have a
Mhm.
question from the audience, our huge audience here, coming from Saul in Texas. What did you think of Will masterminding? See Will as a mastermind.
He's 18 years old.
Definitely.
Not going to be taken seriously under any circumstance, unfortunately. You know what? The show doesn't even take him seriously because he doesn't have his own Ponderosa video.
Oh shit, he doesn't have a Ponderosa video
No, they
yet?
have a Sunday one. They don't have a Will one.
Wow. We just
Probably
kind of
will.
skipped over him, so
To
I
answer your
didn't
question, he was
yeah.
definitely not the mastermind of the game. I think, I'll be honest with you, it seems like David is right now, at least. I don't know. David and Adam are definitely the two masterminds right now.
David I've seen as a mastermind for a really long time.
Will is definitely not a mastermind in my perspective, though. He's just a
No.
kid.
Yeah, uh, I mean, I guess I understand why they had him on the series, especially given the theme and everything. But what did he really add to the show? You know, when
Mhm.
he's talking about, oh, I want to be the person that keeps flip flopping back and forth. Like, who aims to be the flip flopper? You know, like
Russell Hantz.
I understand flip flopping is a strategy. Yeah, it's a hand strategy, right?
Master, you
But
know.
Mhm.
but it's just like, how do you actually aim to go for that sort of strategy to win? And like, I understand that, but in a situation where you kind of have to do that sometimes. In the game that I just played, the org that I just played, I flip flopped a lot. But it was a matter of you know, me doing what I had to do, in my opinion, what I had to do to get by and to survive. It wasn't like a premeditated plan, you know. So I
Definitely.
don't understand that. So, do flippers ever win?
No.
No,
I mean,
never.
maybe every once in a while, yeah.
Very
But
rarely.
it
Yeah.
seems like not really. Jeremy was a
What's
flipper.
the time?
Was Michelle a flipper? I can't remember.
Not particularly.
So, um, Mike was definitely a flipper. No
I would say
question.
Tony. Kinda.
Obviously.
Tony benefited from having every advantage in the game, though. You know, I mean, he had all
Yeah.
these idols and the super idol, and you know, Tony's one of those people that I think benefited from having work out in his favor, honestly. I don't think that Tony could have won in another season, had things not played out the way that they did for him.
Maybe.
So, were we surprised at all by how uh, the way the vote went down for this first tribal council? Like, was anybody surprised that the only two people that voted together were Willow and Jay, or was that kind of just very expected from you guys?
It was
Go,
expected, hands down.
going into that
Question
episode,
is,
I
will they
thought
vote
Will was
together for the winner?
Yeah. Yeah, I am surprised, maybe getting a little ahead here. I am surprised that David is still alive, actually. I thought
Me
we
too.
might
But
be
he's
seeing
definitely
him
made a
go
huge
home.
comeback, like I've said before. I mean, from at day one, I'll be honest with you, I thought he was going to be first boot 100%. Then to find out that he is in the merge, he's actually in a good position right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if he goes out right before the end.
Was Vesepia a
Because
flipper? This comes from Saul as well. I don't really remember that far back either, Saul. Um, I'm a
who?
little hazy on the details of season four of Vesepia. Was she a flipper?
I don't remember.
That was Rob
Season
Mariano's
four
first
is
season.
kind of out of my mind at the moment. I don't think she was, but she kind of did in a sense to betray Rob.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a season. That's one of the seasons I'm really like, of the earlier days. I'm not as familiar with. I feel like, I don't know why. I just felt like I remember. All I remember about that season was it was back to the beach, and they made a big deal about they were going back to an island, and you know, and it was Rob's first season. That was like the big thing, you know. But that was one of the less. I didn't really love that season. It wasn't one of my favorites.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I thought I liked.
I
Actually,
mean, they did have a really interesting tribe swap, if I remember correctly.
I liked Thailand. I think I'm one of the few people that like Thailand.
Thailand was actually a really interesting season. I don't think anybody's ever going to come back again from that season, but I do like, you know, good and bad. You know what I mean? One beach has sunrise, one beach had sunset. I actually did like that part.
Yeah, and how
Otherwise, I didn't
it
mind
was
it.
really hard for one tribe to get water, I think it was,
Hmm.
and the what was the other advantage that the other tribe had? I
Shelter.
forgot. Yeah, one had
Shelter
built-in
was the one when
shelter.
they had to find water.
Yeah, which would you choose if you had? I personally think I would always choose water, but
I would have done shelter
really,
personally.
because I mean, I feel like you can always build a
Hmm.
shelter, so I feel like as long as you build a shelter, you're fine,
Hmm.
right? But
Was the
I
shelter
felt like
really
that
made by
one.
like
That one.
experts?
say it
Was
again.
the shelter really made by like experts or anything? Like the people,
It was a
the
giant cave.
producers?
Remember?
It
I
was
don't
a
remember.
giant
I was like 6 years
cave.
old.
Yeah, it was a giant cave. Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
you rewatch all the
Sorry.
seasons, so yeah, it was a giant cave, very much like didn't they have the caves in was it you was it was either Fiji or it was
I think both Fiji and Micronesia had caves.
yeah, and there was another season that had
In a
caves
sense.
too. Season that had caves. I'm trying to think. The season wasn't his first season. What was it? Did they have caves in that season too?
No. Oh, they kind of did in All Stars in a sense.
Yeah. They had the worst shelter ever in All Stars the season that
Oh,
the shelter
Rupert's.
that Jerry had, Rupert's shelter. Oh God, that was just terrible. Survivor nightmare. So yeah, so dude, are we gonna see any more reward challenges? Because
I
I
think
feel like
maybe.
one, right? Because I mean Adam
Hmm.
gave away that reward to Jay, and I kind of feel
Hmm.
like it would kind of be for nothing if there's no more reward challenges, right? Like that thought came to me this evening
That's a
watching
good
the show
question.
that
They might. You never know with
yeah,
Survivor in general.
I feel like the one big one that's going to come is probably an advantage in the final immunity
Oh,
challenge or the
what?
final
Speaking of
four.
advantage, what do you guys think of the legacy advantages?
Ooh, good question. I have a lot of thoughts on this. I think that it could be anything from having a potential juror be taken out, very much like last season,
Hmm.
um, to maybe having somebody sit out of the final immunity challenge, or the next, or whichever the
Maybe
next,
getting
6 to 5 maybe, or the 5 to 4.
maybe an automatic spot in the final tribal.
I think final four. But day 36 is coming up next, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're at
and
six.
Ken has the
Then,
legacy advantage, so obviously he's gonna be having some good power.
yeah, I think whatever it is has to be big. Um,
It's obviously good for him.
yeah, it's definitely going to be good for him. These rewards, though, can sometimes be like a double-edged sword, though, in a way, you know?
We'll see. I think this that curse might end this season. To be honest, because he's in a
Yeah,
good spot right now. Anyway,
yeah. Andrew, what do you think the legacy advantage could be? Any speculation?
I think the highest possibility at this point is just probably like an advantage at immunity challenge. I feel like if it is going to be used
I doubt it.
specifically at Final Six, like I don't think that would be something like to take you automatically to the Final Three. That would be the most powerful advantage of all time, and it would be quite frankly unfair. I think it's probably what I said first.
You know what my motto is, though? Survivor isn't fair.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said Survivor was fair. But yeah, it could be really interesting. I really hope it's something meaningful. I hope it's not, I really kind of hope it's not something like an advantage at the immunity challenge. I just feel like that would just be like very wah wah, like we've seen that done that. It could very well be a vote steal. Um, where it actually could make a difference. In the past when they've done these vote steal the last 3 seasons, whatever it's been, it hasn't really made much of an impact, probably because it hasn't been used at the right time. But maybe by putting it here on day 36, their production is sort of forcing their hand to use it at a time where it's actually going to be more meaningful. And in that case, let's play that scenario out. Let's say, for example, it is a vote steal. We have left now. We have Ken, we have David, we have Brett, we have Jay, we have Adam, we have Hannah, right?
And
Your
Ken,
vote from, and yeah, and Ken, yeah. So who is
I'm
Ken
pretty sure
stealing their
Brett.
vote from? You think he's gonna steal Brett's vote? All right. So what is he? What? How do you see the? Let's just assume Jay wins immunity again, because I have a feeling Jay's gonna win immunity. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I feel like Jay's gonna win. I think it's either
Anybody
gonna be Jay
surprised
or
that Brett
Ken.
has not yet to win an immunity challenge individually? Just kidding.
No, I'm not surprised.
Because
Uh,
he's like Dan in a sense. He's one of those big guys.
yeah. I mean, well, then again, though, David has won an immunity challenge, and nobody saw that coming. So
Well, there was an endurance challenge. May I remind you that.
yeah.
And remember
Hold on a
Courtney
second.
from China, because she actually won one immunity challenge, which was an endurance challenge.
Who? Who won? Wait, what did you say? Who won? Who won the immunity challenge?
Courtney.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, Courtney. Which challenge was that? I don't remember.
The one
In
where they
China.
sat on
In
the
China.
dragon.
Yes. 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 Oh, I love endurance challenges. I feel like that's the kind of challenge. Like if I was out there, I would do well on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what challenge I would not do well on?
What?
Anything having to do with eating gross food. I would so hate
They
that.
haven't
Oh my
done that
God.
since
It's in Cambodia.
right.
Yeah, just they do it every other. I feel like they do it every other season, which I'm surprised they didn't do it this season.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much do it alternating seasons, so
They
you
didn't do
best
it.
believe
They didn't wait. They didn't do it in Nicaragua.
they did not. Thank God they didn't do it in Nicaragua because they were like freaking out over eating snails at the time. Remember that? I think it was like Holly was eating the snails or no, Holly's the one that freaked out. Like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. Oh my God, you can't do that. Like she wanted to vote somebody out over it or
I
something. It
remember
was like
that.
really crazy. Like Holly was crazy. I love crazy Holly.
Yeah, she was.
Um, oh, Wendy Jo. Who would love to see Wendy Jo come back? She was like the
No.
worst first boot.
Oh, actually,
Would you
no.
say that she's the first worst first boot in Survivor history? And we can't count Francesca because
No.
I won't count Francesca for several
Deb, I think,
reasons,
was
but
pretty
mainly because
much one of them
she's played
from
again.
Australian
Like,
Outback.
yeah, that was pretty bad too. But
Mm-hmm.
Deb got a bad rap just because of her personal circumstances, like marrying her son or something or whatever. Was it? Not
No,
her
that was
son, but
Tina.
her stepson. No, Tina didn't marry her
She's
stepson.
probably gonna come back. I wouldn't be surprised.
Wasn't it Deb was the one? Didn't she marry her stepson or something like that?
No, Deb was the bossy one who bossed Jeff Varner around.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm saying like outside of the show though, like Deb married her stepson, right?
I don't remember.
Yes, it was a big controversy. Do you
Mm-hmm.
remember that, Andrew?
It sounds familiar.
Yes, it was a big deal, and like her whole life got ruined over, basically. Like it was bad.
Mm-hmm. I
And
agree.
speaking of Australia, anybody know what's happening with Scoopin?
I don't even want to talk about him.
He was up on those charges, for the
Yeah, I know, right?
kid touching or whatever, or looking at inappropriate.
Didn't Tina's son pass away recently?
Yes, yes, that was very sad. As a matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, her son died like a week before the finale of Blood versus Water, I think.
Yeah, they had a like small
Mm-hmm.
memorial for it.
Right.
I mean I give her a lot of credit for actually going to the finale.
Mm-hmm. And Katie too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was just so sad. Like, but I feel like Tina's like one of those really competitive people that like I'm not missing the Survivor finale. Like my son died, but I'm still going.
Mm-hmm.
But all right,
I
so
agree.
so moving on to the second half of the episode. So what did you guys think of the immunity challenge?
Which one?
The second one.
Oh, the second one was really interesting. I think pinball. Gotta love it.
Yeah, pinball slash plinko.
Mm-hmm. And
Do you guys ever
Ken
see The
aced
Price
that
is Right?
challenge, no question.
You ever see The Price is Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have that plinko challenge. It just reminded me of plinko with the wall coming down, and it was
Mm-hmm.
typical like "Shut up,
Yeah, I
Jeff."
agree.
Saul was saying in the chat, "Shut up, Jeff." And he's just like talking about like the ball is dropping. Oh, and how slow can the ball drop? And I was just thinking, oh God, like we're so in high school
Yeah,
right
I know,
now.
right?
But
I really one of my all-time favorite challenges is that sumo one, actually.
oh yeah,
But
those are
they've only
fun.
been
They
doing
don't
it for
do
the
those
for the Blood
anymore.
versus Water season now. It seems like, which I
I
want to
feel like
see
they
it.
haven't done anything like the full contact kind of challenges anymore. Maybe because they're afraid people are going to get hurt. I don't know.
Last time they did it was Blood versus Water. No, the second one.
Yeah. I feel like they're really concerned about people like hurting each other now. Remember that challenge they had? I feel like it was like the
Hmm.
challenge that were just designed to hurt people. It was like basketball meets football, like all in one. Like,
Yeah, and James and
Yeah,
both James and Mike got hurt
I
yeah, it was
remember
a
that.
horrible challenge. People were just getting really hurt.
in Samoa. That's right.
They did it in Samoa, and what was the guy's name again? He was such a dick too.
Ben.
He was
Ben.
Oh man, yeah, he was such a dick. Like Jeff was like basically telling him
Ben.
like you're
Oh
out of
God,
the
the Southern
challenge.
dude.
That's it.
No,
Yeah, he
what
had
I
such a bad
remember.
He was like,
attitude.
I shot and killed everything in whatever it's called after. I was like, what the fuck?
The only things I remember from him
I'm
is
gonna be
slightly
valiant.
racist, him taking a poop in the forest.
And he was racist because and what's his name called him out.
Yeah.
Um,
Jason.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I have to hit the sack, so I'll talk to you guys later.
All
Okay.
right. See ya.
Uh,
Take care. So what happened, Andrew? You didn't watch the episode?
no, because my mom loves Survivor and she would like to watch it with me, and I don't want to like super spoil myself for it. I've missed the first
Oh,
couple episodes, but I know in general what happens.
yeah. Well, how do you know? Because people were talking about it on social media and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So you know who got voted out and everything.
Yes. I know who got voted out. I know who voted who and that general stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. No surprises really. I mean, I love when they try to do this hashtag blindside crap and, it really wasn't a blindside. Like I kind of saw it coming with Sunday being the one to go, but I am a little generally surprised that they're keeping David around. I feel like, he should have gone home. I mean, not that I want him to go home. I'm just saying, like, he's obviously a threat, and like you're taking at like goats,
Right.
which seems to be like a new strategy. Like, don't bring the goat to the end because they're taking up a spot.
Which is
That was the whole
respectable.
thing. hmm That was the whole thing in Cambodia with Tasha like wanting to get out Ave Maria, like we don't want her taking up a spot at the end.
Right.
So there's definitely something to be said about that. And I do you envision who your final, what the final three is going to be?
This is the first season in a while where I have no idea who the final three is going to be. The only person I'm confident will probably not make it is Brett. Everybody else is fair game.
Oh, so you think Brett has zero chance to make it to the end?
Yes. I think he's going to get the vote soon.
Yeah, you think he's going to be next?
Maybe.
Yeah.
If Jay wins immunity, I foresee him going.
If Jade doesn't win immunity, is there any way they keep him?
I don't think so. I think he's screwed.
He's pretty much screwed, right? I can't imagine that they would let him stay.
Yeah.
I think they see him as a threat to win the upcoming immunities.
Right. Plus, he's a gigantic threat to win the game. I don't like him that much, but if he was in the final three, I would absolutely vote for him.
Really, you would vote for him over anybody?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, the way the jury is set up for sure. I mean, you got Michelle on the jury, you got Taylor on the jury, you got Will would definitely vote for him.
Mhm.
You know, so um so let's see. So final three of let's take Jay out of the equation because you're going to vote for Jay regardless. So let's say Jay is out next. He doesn't win immunity. Let's say we have a final three with Adam, Ken, and David. Who wins? Who wins Survivor in that scenario?
There is a large possibility of Ken winning, but I do not think he's the best player out of the three. Like my personal vote, if I was on the jury, it would either be personal or it would be strategic. I know Adam has really been taking control of the game over the past couple episodes.
Hmm.
But I feel like David just has more strategic like weight like to his resume. So strategically, if I was on the jury and I saw that as a perception, I would just vote for him. Personally, though, with Adam's backstory and him just being a super fan, I would love to vote for him. So that'd be personal.
It
So
would
it's
be
rough.
very hard for me if it was between Ken and David who I would vote for.
Yeah.
It would be very tough for me because I think I personally like Ken more. I just like his story more, like you said. But I feel like David's played a more strategic game.
Mhm.
And he's grown a lot. One of the things I look for in a player is somebody that's grown, somebody that has really sort of metamorphosized. So I have seen a big change from him, where he was pretty much scared of a shadow, like on day one, to now he's going and winning challenges and really being able to play the game. So I give him a lot of credit. I think I could relate a lot to somebody like David because I'd probably be very much like him. I don't think I'd be as bad as him in terms of being that neurotic, but I mean, at least I hope not. But I definitely can relate to him in that sense. I actually see. We'll say that Aubrey and Hannah are very much alike, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I would say that Aubrey is a lot more like David,
Yeah, I
just in
don't.
terms of the overall transformation.
Yes, I don't see Hannah nearly as much as a respectable player as Aubrey was, in my opinion. I think
Hmm.
that getting rid of Sunday was Hannah's best option to be the GOAT spot, in my opinion. I don't think she's winning.
Yeah, it's tough to see. Like, let's say we have this is great. I think the only way Hannah wins is if it's like Hannah Brett, which isn't going to happen, and maybe David,
I'm
maybe.
thinking if Jay does something to really piss off the jury, and then she's in the final three with Jay and Brett, there's a chance. But the chances of that I would put at 1%. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. I'm pretty sure that at least one of Adam, Ken, or David is going to make the final three.
But who's voting for Hannah in a final three? Like, who does Hannah have right now in the jury that would vote for her?
I don't think she has any locked votes, like, at all.
I mean, either. Whereas I do think Jay has locked votes.
Mhm.
Um, I think I think David I think David would get Zeke's vote.
I think if David and Adam were in the final three with whoever, David would win over Adam because people don't respect Adam's game as much because he was so wishy-washy early merge.
Hmm.
Unless they like
Yeah,
somehow get over it. But David, like I said, he has so much strategic weight on his resume that it's hard to look past.
yeah, no, that's true. Who did you do? Did you do Edgix this season?
I looked at a few. There's obviously Redmonds, and then there's shout out to somebody named Chimchar Lover on Twitter, who I look at his Edgic, but he's a little bit new to it, I believe.
Hmm.
But he thinks that Adam or David or maybe Hannah's going to win, and then we have Redmond thinking David or Jay, but they're both consensus on David. So
Mm. It'd be really interesting. It would have been really interesting if Zeke would have made it to the end, just to see how that. Well, I gotta be careful what I say. Well, it would have just been interesting. We'll talk about it offline, but it would have just been interesting to see for obvious reasons, I think. Given nobody's watching, what would have happened next season? Because we've never had a returning player, win the game and come back in a consecutive season before, and I thought there might have been a chance for that, this season.
mhm. I remember everybody when the cast was revealed, they were thinking the two that got selected for final, like the two that got selected for Survivor 34, they're making the finale. That's it, done. And they're both out much earlier than we thought.
Yeah, a big surprise. Yeah, I didn't even look at the returning players for the season right away because I didn't want to be spoiled. But then I just figured after when we got like halfway through this, I think it was the night Michaela got voted out. I
Mhm.
was like, screw this. I just want to find out who it is, at this point. And I
And
was so happy when I saw the list. I was just so happy.
a lot of the males are questionable, but other than that, I like the list.
Yeah, yeah. Um, there are some people on there that I'm so excited to see play, and there's some people that I'm just like, really? Like,
Like I'm very, very excited to see Suri and Malcolm again.
yes, especially Suri. Oh my
Mhm.
God. Yeah, that's gonna be so incredible to see her play again. Because I think she really got screwed last time she played.
Right.
And I would love to see this girl make it to the end and actually win. You know, the cool thing about the people that are on this list is like there's a lot of people on there that I would love to see win.
Hmm. And there's a lot of
I'm sure
go.
that, yeah, oh, definitely. You need to have some goats on there, you know.
Yeah.
But it's cool when you have like a roster of players that you are all sort of invested in and seeing them want to succeed.
Yeah.
I would say, who do you think is the most unlikely winner of the people selected for next season to win? Who do you think who has no shot of winning?
Brad Culpepper.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would definitely agree with that. And yeah, and he actually has he's an idiot. Like he went on Twitter or something. I think he did kind of already talk about his placement.
Oh God, what did you say? You're not going to say
Yeah, I won't say it, but he let's just say he doesn't make it to the end. So, you know.
it.
He's not making it to the end, so as far as I know. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, all right. So, Brad, do you think let's let's look at the people that made it to the end in last season. Does Ty or Aubrey have a shot at winning at all?
Ty will never win, even though
No.
he's such a likable character. Aubrey, I think, is going in with a gigantic target on her back just by being arguably the best or one of the best players from last season. It's
Hmm.
going to be very hard to hurdle over that.
Hmm.
And
And it's
then,
going to be that recency, target on her too.
right. Mhm.
But I'm really curious to see how annoying Jeff Probst is going to be with this whole game changer BS. Like he's probably going to have to throw in every week something about game
Yeah,
changing moves. Oh, there's a game changer right there. Why are you a game changer?
this season it was unbearable to me because I'm very like I don't know what word I'm trying to use. Maybe pretentious, but just sensitive, I'll say, to the millennial and Gen X kind of difference. And he's like saying, "Oh, is that what millennials do? They be selfish and steal food." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then like they're so easy to forgive. Or Gen X not like that. And I'm like, Jeff, you're on a different planet.
Yeah,
Just because they're different generations doesn't mean it's that different. It's not
yeah.
like Alien versus Predator, you know?
They're like, there's really very little difference at all, and the fact that he's tried to make it so polarizing is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I get the first few episodes, but he's really dragging it out, like he does every theme, because that's Jeff
Oh
Probst.
yeah,
He does. He
yeah.
still has that 21-24 fanboy vibe still in him, and he's definitely exploiting it through the themes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you
It's
know
a
what I mean by
ridiculous.
21-24, aka the worst seasons of Survivor.
Yeah, that was a dark time
Mhm.
in Survivor
God
history.
for Philippines.
Oh, Philippines rescued everything. Yeah,
Yes, it
let me
brought it
just,
back from the dead.
4 horrible seasons. Oh my God, it was just. I thought the show was gonna be done. I was pretty sure that season 25 was going to be the last season or something. But then season 25 turned out to be great. So I
Yeah,
was like,
and then
yeah.
season 26 was it like aired
Yeah.
like it was filmed before 25 aired and it still had the 21 through 24 vibe, arguably probably the
Yeah.
best one out of those five, but that was really the last horrible season in that sense. I hated
Yeah.
season 30 Worlds Apart, but that's a different story.
Yeah, people either love that season or they hate that season.
I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, I liked it, but I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, you know. I thought it had a pretty good post-merge.
Mhm.
I thought pre-merge it was a little boring, but I feel like once we got to the merge, it was decent.
It was pretty bad because I couldn't stand any of the seven final people remaining, so it was terrible.
Yeah. But that's what made it so fun because you hated all of them, So it's just like I don't want anybody to
Not
win this
emotionally
game.
invested.
It was great. I love it. I love watching that. I love watching it from the point when they're at the auction.
Mhm.
Right from that moment on, through. Like I could watch that over and over again. I just love it when he's about to, not take the letter, and oh, that's just so great.
Oh,
I
good.
just love it. Yeah, I kind of wish he hadn't taken the letter. I just kind of wish that he would have gone through it, not taking it. That would have been really, really
The
cool.
challenge after that was ridiculous. If we sit out of immunity, can we take the letters? I'm just like, dude, it's 39 days. It's not like you're there for eternity. Like,
Yeah, give me a break. So stupid.
I mean, I get that it affects you and stuff, but at that point, you have a week left. You've done 32 days. You have 7 left. Why the hell are you doing this? You're making yourself look like an idiot.
Yeah, I have to wonder if part of that is that they know they're on a television show and that they're trying to just make good television.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know that it is good television, but
it's questionable due to the pre-show YouTube video that he did, but who knows?
I need to watch some of Will's stuff on YouTube. What made him a YouTube star? I don't know what that's all about. What did he do on YouTube anyway?
He did this thing where he was at a gas station singing a bunch of songs or something. I don't remember it that much. I saw it like 2 years ago.
Was it just some video that went viral and
Yes.
he just? Oh, it wasn't like he was like a YouTube personality though,
No,
right?
he's not. He's not Amari.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Not-
How do people like that get on the show? Damn. I have to figure that out. I don't know. I figure out what my angle is. You ever see yourself? You ever see yourself doing it?
Survivor?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. At this point in my life, I'm not sure. Maybe when I lose weight and get in shape, I'll think about it. But as of now, that is not a possibility.
You don't have to lose weight. There are lots of all types of people go on Survivor,
I know, but I'm pretty much stuck in a situation where I can't really get out anyway. So
Yeah, I hear you. I know. Well, you have I'm the same way too. Like, if I ever did it, I'd want to be in tip-top shape. You want to go out there with the best possible advantage. And being in shape is definitely helps a lot. I mean, you don't have to be in shape to win Survivor, but it certainly doesn't hurt.
I would want to be like the person in the middle, not like challenge beast, but not completely pathetic either. So
Like San Juan del Sur, Jeremy.
sure, I was thinking more of the lines of Fishback 1.0, but that works.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fishback did okay. First
Mhm.
time around, he won at least one immunity that I can remember. I think,
Yeah, the
right?
ones where he did plus minus
Yeah, you have to remember. You have to. I
one
remember
two. That was really smart, by the way.
this is very smart. Yeah, yeah. I love watching him play. I would love to see him play a third time.
hmm
I don't know that he would do it again, though. That's the thing.
Put him in a season with 19 Survivor Golden Boys and he'll die.
Oh my God, the Golden Boys versus Fishback season.
Yes,
Oh God, like Malcolm, Joe, like
Jeremy,
Ozzy.
Ozzy. Yes,
Oh my God, it's like his nightmare.
yes.
That'd be so
The
funny.
Brony Bros.
Or they should have a season of like Big Brother contestants versus Survivor players, and then do Big Brother with the same cast reversed. You know what I mean? Like,
They need to put a person from Survivor on Big Brother. They have to do it.
I don't know why they haven't done it yet.
It's ridiculous. They put like 3 people from Big Brother and Survivor. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done it. I'm sure there are people that want to do it, like I don't know why they haven't done it. I would totally
Andrea
watch
is
that
the
season.
top candidate.
Speaking of Big Brother, did you watch Over the Top?
Yes.
Was it any good? I didn't watch it.
I will explain to you. It was a very good season. It was very back and forth. The 2 sides of the house were extremely polarizing, so polarizing that Twitter turned on each other. There was plastic fans and misfit fans.
Ooh.
One or the other. If you're not a plastic fan, you're cursing out misfits and you're calling them idiots. If you're
What does
not,
that mean, a plastic fan? What does that mean?
there was a group of people called the Plastics because they were pretty much like 4 pretty girls.
Mm.
Then the other group were the Misfits, which was like Jason and then a bunch of other people who aren't as pretty, but they have really foul mouths.
Okay.
And they said a lot of like really offensive things. And then the other people could argue that the Plastics were boring and they have this holier than thou complex. So it was pretty much, do you like big personalities or do you like people who are level headed? And if you liked either or, you were a bad person. I got attacked a lot. So
the season's over now, right?
yes, the season's been over for like a week.
So, I mean, I don't care about knowing. Like, so was it a satisfying ending? Like, what happened in the end?
Me, I was a Misfit fan. Not satisfying at all.
Okay. So, how did what's his face do? The
Jason?
returning player. Yeah, Jason. How did he
Got
do?
second place.
You mean he was booted out second, or you mean he
Got
was
second
came in
place.
second?
He came in second.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he
So
did
he made
very
it to the
well.
end.
He was the best player that season.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, but
Wow, good for him.
Morgan, who was the winner, people liked her more, and she wasn't as offensive as the others, and she had the whole plastic fan base behind her, so she won.
Wow. Oh my God. So this was like America voted, right? Basically.
Yes. It was horrible. Twitter was a war zone. It was
Oh God.
yeah.
That's terrible.
It was terrible. The season itself was great, but the Twitter was just
Yeah.
terrible. Look through my tweets and you can see a bunch of people attacking me and vice versa.
Yeah. How was Julie Chen?
Eat that shit in the live finale.
Oh God.
It was
I tried to watch it like once, like early on in the season. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I don't know, like it was only showing clips or something, and it was like, screw this, I'm not gonna watch. This is like too annoying. So I just didn't get invested in it. But
too much Big Brother in 1 year. I mean, I watched Big Brother Canada, I watched Big Brother US, and having a third season was nuts. All of us were like, oh, man, Big Brother. I think it was so bad it affected the RHAP correspondents. They started becoming biased. Everything was biased. It was crazy. I don't blame them for being biased either, but I hated them this season, but they're going to recover because I love RHAP.
So the voting, did they do it on Twitter, or how did people vote?
You could vote 20 times online, but you had to have a registered account. But there are many instances where people were caught cheating. Well, not caught cheating, but
really?
were allowed to cheat. And there
How would you cheat? How do you go about cheating?
You could switch IPs and cheat. You can go through by multiple accounts, I think.
Oh, right.
A lot of Misfit fans are very bitter about this, and they're claiming that the plastic fans cheated because they got what they wanted. I don't think that's necessarily true, but you know what? Anything could happen. So
yeah. Oh, that's great. Do you see a future for this format working again?
I think they'll have another one, and it's going to be bad.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're just trying to pack in more seasons every year, you know, like
got the money. It made people subscribe for CBS All Access longer than usual.
Yeah. I guess that was the plan. So, but yeah, I would love to see if they would do a Survivor a season. Imagine a season of just all Survivor players on Big Brother. That would be incredible.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And then all Big Brother players in Survivor.
Yeah, and then exactly.
That was great. I would love to see that.
That would be incredible. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you think the future of Big Brother is? Do you think it's going to be around for a while, or you think it's going to start winding down, or how do you think?
Thanks to Frankie Grande and Big Brother 16, they have a pretty big fan base now. So I think no matter how crappy the show is, it's going to stick around.
I'd love to see Vanessa play again.
Mm-hmm. I can't
get very far though if she played again, or you think she'd be like voted out like right away?
Could be either or. She has.
Yeah, I think she'd get voted out right away.
In my opinion, she's Big Brother's Tony.
Yeah.
Like very erratic, very all over the place, but a good player.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they introduced like hidden immunity idols in Big Brother. Can you imagine?
Yeah, like Survivor people in Big Brother, they put hidden immunity idol in a backyard or something.
Yeah, like if they did the all Survivor season, that would be really cool.
Or did you ever watch Big Brother Canada?
No, I haven't seen. I've seen clips of the show, but I've never seen it.
Season 2 specifically, there was somebody went on a scavenger hunt for a hidden veto, and it was hidden in the house, and it was great. It was great to watch. Big Brother Canada 2 is one of my favorite seasons of all time. So
how did that work? Did it work the same way like an idol would work, or?
It was just a double veto. So like somebody used to backdoor somebody. They used it incorrectly. They could have used it to save that person, and then for backdoor their closest ally, but that didn't quite work out.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
They didn't think it
When
through.
does Big Brother Canada come on?
I believe March.
Okay.
Mhm.
I wonder why they schedule it the way they do. Like, obviously it's always summertime for us here in the US, and it's always around March, I guess, like for Big Brother Canada. I wonder if they do that with the American fans in mind, or if that's just the way the production schedule fell.
I don't know, but I guess it works because late winter is a like beginning of a like season lineup for things, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. I wonder if they're gonna have like a Canadian Survivor, because
I
they
sure
have it.
hope
That'd be really interesting to see if they did that.
because I find the Canadian house guests, it could just be casting, but I feel like they're like more like not perceivable, like wise game players in my opinion. Like they're not as dumb and flashy as the BBUS people are. So I'd like to see that on Survivor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that would be pretty
yeah, that
cool.
would be pretty cool.
Um, do you
Um,
want to play one of these games on here? Remember we played a game. Remember we played a game on here last time? I forget how to do it though.
I don't know if I want to. We're
Yeah, I'm
still
kind of done
live.
talking about Survivor. Well, yeah, I mean after we get off and say.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
So what happens if I hit stop broadcasting? It just stops broadcasting. I'm not gonna drop the call though, right?
No.
Okay, all right. So that does it for tonight's wrap up. Any final parting words, Andrew?
Hopefully I can get more of my own podcast up for Survivor 34, but I doubt that'll happen. And I'll be happy to join you whenever you want.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for coming in tonight. I appreciate it, and it was good times. And we'll try to see if we could put something together for next week for the finale. And
Right.
it's just going to depend on my work schedule and everything, but we'll figure something out.
Oh, also, I'm going to do another Survivor 34 draft, but it's going to be team oriented. Would you like to be in it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
I'm down. All right, so I'm going to hit stop broadcasting, but you stick around, all right?
Yes.
All right. Take care. Adios.